And welcome back again to City of Heroes in the Mighty Protectors role-playing game taking place in Paragon City from City of Heroes. This is our, I think, 10th episode, and it's the second chapter of a two-parter starring the members of the Drifters superhero team. Brian Adams as Lone Star.
Howdy.
Dennis Loubet behind the camera as Eddie Hellion.
Howdy.
Matt Sheffield as the Texas Stranger.
Yes, correct.
And Amanda as the Cobweb Kid.
Let's get them.
We've had some character changeovers. Sean Summers, who was playing Lady Hell, who was beat up last episode. Sean couldn't make it tonight, so his character is not returning from the hospital, but instead Matt's Texas Stranger, who was not with us last time, has heard from his fellow players that they were on a mission in City of Heroes, so he has logged on as Texas Stranger to take up his place. So they just wait for you to catch up with them through the sewers, which you do. And you've left the normal sewer system, and you're in this tangle of smaller, older, and thankfully drier and dustier tunnels that presumably lead to the office building that has been apparently taken over by Rikti. But the map that you got from the NPC last episode only led you to the point where you had to bust through the wall from the new sewer system to the old, so you don't actually know exactly where you're going. How are you going to work that out?
I figure we need to go up, right? That Rikti spaceship was at the top. That's what I propose.
Yeah, up is absolutely correct. This is a sewer system, so surely we can find our way through the sewers into the building.
It's the abandoned old sewer system. It doesn't have ground level access anymore. We have to find that building. And who knows how far these tunnels extend. It's going to take some tracking.
Well, ain't you good at that?
Well, I'm an investigator. I'm not exactly a tracker.
My character has a
I got-
+4 background in martial.
I've got night vision goggles, which is fine for seeing in these tunnels, but
I'd argue that a marshal is pretty good at tracking.
Who?
A marshal? I have a background of +4 in martial. Law enforcement.
Okay.
Probably some tracking
Well, okay, sure.
on such a thing.
First, let's have a luck roll. Why?
I am unlucky.
You are unlucky? How low is your luck?
I have a standard luck. I rolled a 15.
I was actually rolling for you. I thought you were
sorry.
trying to
I have
tell
a
me
10.
you
Sorry.
had the unlucky.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. I have a 10.
Ability.
I have a 10.
No, you made it. You look around and, oh my gosh, there are tracks here. They're, like, very recent. Of shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Not alien footprint.
No, I should have followed this up with an int save, but you made it. No, not alien, like, weird toad Rikti prints.
Oh,
You dropped our viewers.
I did.
Technical difficulties.
Is everyone out there okay?
Jeez, what the hell?
Are we still
I don't know. Hang on a moment.
recording?
We are still recording.
Okay.
Sorry, folks.
Dennis is very, very sorry for dropping you, everyone.
What'd you find there, Tex?
That was appalling.
I would have expected that to happen the first time you were behind the camera.
You would think.
Someone's been here
All right.
recently, which is strange for an abandoned tunnel.
You think you can track them?
Probably.
Well, let's get on it.
Well, we're not sure that it's them. It's gotta be.
It's the only clue we
What
got.
are the chances?
And
True.
what kind of shoes are these?
Yes, that's a good question. What kind? Are they like sneakers? Are they like boots?
No, like
military
flat, soled with a heel dress shoes,
Yeah, okay.
office shoes.
What
Yeah.
a businessman might wear.
And it's not
Or-
just one set.
Or
You would guess.
So those mafia guys.
Three or four guys.
Oh ho. Let's go.
I say follow him.
can't hurt.
All right, you follow the tracks, and are you stealthing? The
We should, yeah.
Yeah, if we're not in a super big hurry.
Well, you don't know if you are.
I've got a cool 21, so I'm not in a super big hurry.
Team.
I'm sneaking, taking my time.
I say we sneak.
Sneak.
We're coming in
Yeah.
on an unknown
Sneaks works
situation.
good so far.
All right. Well, you sneak and make an int save with a +3 for the skill. Make it with a +3?
No.
Okay.
I don't. No, wait. No.
Okay.
Missed it by 1. Unless I have my my background stuff.
Okay. So you're traveling along, and
+4.
you're just going. You can't make any sense out of where these tracks are going. They just seem to be.
They've walked around
wandering.
too much.
And also, Lone Star,
Yeah.
you've detected some like a weird dust in the air. You realize you're like itching a little bit, and then you look around, and as I don't know what your light source is, guys. We didn't really have one in the main sewer tunnels, but probably there's occasional vents coming down. In a beam of light, you see there's like these little dust particles that seem to retain the light when they drift out of the beam of light and then slowly fade out again.
Hey, fellas,
Ugh.
what do you make of this light? And I pointed out. What do you make out of this little dust stuff?
Does
It seems a little unusual.
I don't like it.
It's because it's photosensitive.
like magical or technical, perhaps.
Think the Rikti have something to do with this dust? Alien dust? Could be.
It's possible. Are we breathing alien dust?
Is there any smells in the air?
If you can imagine abandoned sewer tunnels that haven't been used in a couple of
They're
decades,
usually very
it's
dusty
like that.
Right.
and dry.
But not necessarily smelly.
Right. Well, I don't know what it means, but it probably ain't good.
No. We must push on. Well, I'm not going to say we must
See if we can
push
find our
on.
way up.
Still sneaking.
All right, so you continue, and
Look
I'm
for
afraid
stairs going up.
you lose the trail.
Oh.
It just passes through some places where the dust is too thin, and you're not able to tell that. Well, they go left or right, and that happens a couple of times in a row. And at that
Just
point
don't
you
see any more
realize-
prints. Yeah.
Plus, you get the impression that they were moving quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
and you guys are going stealthily, so you also are falling behind.
Who's the base write up sheet?
It's right here.
It's in the
May
envelope.
I look at it?
What are you looking for in the base?
I wanted to see. So it does have an AI,
That's right.
but
Can we
We have-
communicate with it?
we have communicators, so. And it has a communicator,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't have any particular knowledge. I was hoping maybe I'd given it like knowledge of the city, but it doesn't have that.
Yeah, but what's its int? It might
Like-
have just
like-
generic.
It does have a.
That's. I mean, it's gonna be a super detailed.
It does have a. It is a 12 or less int save, so
Obscure
it's,
fact,
it's
but-
smarter than the average human.
That's pretty good.
But that file could be in there.
Okay.
Perhaps, maybe.
So I get on the communicator and I go, Miss Kitty, you there? Lone Star, Miss Kitty, come in.
Miss Kitty here.
Hey, Miss
Hello,
Kitty.
Lone Star.
Howdy. Can you do me a favor? Check your data banks. See if you have a plan for this here building we're under. What was the name of the building? Did we have an idea? Or what part of the city that was in?
I gave you a name.
Whatever you
The blah,
gave
blah,
me,
blah
I
building.
give it to you.
Does it
The blah, blah, blah.
have?
Blah, blah,
Have we
blah.
established where your base is?
No.
Law firms of blah, blah, blah.
Not
Blah,
exactly,
blah.
no. It was supposed to be in, it was in,
You know what?
It's
I'm just gonna say
Do we cheat him and
you're
how?
underground and unable to reach by communicators.
okay,
This time.
that's
That
fine.
just simplifies things.
Fair enough.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well,
Were there any? Does anybody remember if there were any sounds coming from the building or any like explosions, flashes of light, anything? Just watched out.
We know the
I
hero.
don't remember it.
Well, the
It was
heroes were
covered.
bashing at
It
it,
had a
weren't they?
strange, the force field around it, and we've had the strange encounter with these particles, these dust particles. It's got to be here. What else? Why else would these particles be here? It's got to be.
It's a big city.
It is.
It's true.
I mean, I'm willing to concede you might be onto something, but
Let's find a way up as close there as we can.
all right. Okay then. You try to go up, and you're blocked. Like the exit is sealed off.
Yeah, it's an old.
So you come back down, and you wander around, and you try another one. And you come down, and you wander around, and you try another one. And Eddie,
Yeah?
you're itching. Your arm itches a little bit. Catch yourself.
I looked down at it.
Well, you have to find like one of those stray beams of light so
Yeah.
you can get your arm under the light,
Uh-huh.
and you see you've got a little patch of like kind of bumpiness on your skin.
Being infected.
so there.
I'm saying, oh, hell no.
What is it, boss? Yeah, boss. What's wrong?
Look, we gotta get out of here. What am I talking like? Look, we've got to get out of here.
All right.
It's making us sick.
Anybody else?
It's this dust. It's like some kind of fungus or something.
Wow.
Where did that
I've
come
got
from?
a great idea.
No.
All right. So, well, you guys are still stuck down here.
Yeah.
You don't know. In fact, it's not guaranteed that you could even find your way back to the hole you bashed in the wall from the new sewer system.
Yeah, but let's see if we can.
Is that what you're going to try to do?
Bash
Backtrack? Backtrack. Somebody rolled a 1 and a 3. So, yes, you retrace your steps.
All right, I'm gonna try and wash this stuff off and.
All right, well,
Whole water.
it takes a little while to walk back, so let me just make some rolls.
Uh-oh.
Is there any running water down here?
Not in that part of the sewers,
No.
and in the
Where the
when you've
Voswell water.
backtracked to the new sewer system,
Yeah.
there's running liquid. It's
Yeah.
probably got a lot of water in it.
Uh huh.
You want to try to wash off with that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's not any better. So
It was great for putting out fires, but not so hot for...
Right.
Not
Well, so when you
potable.
get back there, and you have a little bit more light in those tunnels. The patch has grown a little bit.
Ah,
It's about doubled in size.
right.
Do you need
2
to-
quarters
do you
worth.
need to go to the hospital?
It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't itch constantly either. It was
Right.
Were the Rikti known for transforming humans into things.
Funny you should
Who's
ask
got background knowledge that would know that they would know anything about space aliens? Maybe Watchdog,
Not
since
I.
he's like a conspiracy
Fringe,
theorist.
Oh yeah, if anyone
But
knows, it'd be him.
I'm gonna let him have a roll.
I have a
I don't
background
see
in
any
occultism, but that doesn't count.
That doesn't.
That's
cover the
different.
Rikti.
That's. Yeah.
Well, make a roll.
I mean, some people are like UFOs are occult or considered occult. No, I don't think I made that. That dice sucks. I hate that dice.
Yeah, no, Watchdog. No.
Dice hate.
This dice goes back in the box. He's grounded.
You're done.
Yeah, he's grounded.
Is this one of
You'll
those-
stay in that
is
box
this one
till
of those
next week.
comic issues where at the beginning where it says this issue everyone dies.
Yes,
I hope not.
but it doesn't say of starvation, which is
Of alien diseases.
yeah.
All right, so you're back in the old sewer system.
Well, boys and girls, I'm stumped. I ain't got a clue.
Let's take a sample of this sparkly stuff. please.
No, we're out of the sparkly stuff, aren't we?
Well, I think
There's
Me
some
and-
on you.
me and
You
Eddie
notice on the way back, it's kind of everywhere down there.
right.
Oh,
It wasn't just that spot.
all right.
Yeah.
So can we get a sample of
But
it?
it doesn't seem to have affected the rest of you, at least yet, including the minions.
Right.
You can totally go back in and get a sample.
Now, were
Okay.
those
What will
Vagilok
you put that sample in?
the only Vagilok in that?
Let's see.
The only ones you encountered on that path, yeah.
But there are other paths.
Sure.
Discarded water bottle.
We could fight other
Yeah,
Vagilok
all right.
to see if there's another
Get some-
exit.
You should collect some dust.
Yeah, and I have a with my background in martial, I probably have little evidence bags and stuff.
Guys, can we... what are we talking about doing here?
We're trying to find our way into the building.
So, the map led here. We're underneath an office building that was sealed off of the force field by the Rikti. And we see people with dress shoes have apparently been moving rapidly through the old tunnel system.
I'm trying to get away from the building.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
So,
Where did they come from?
Where did they
where
go?
did they come from? We followed them, but they were apparently running, right?
Right.
And we were sneaking. We lost them. But they came from somewhere.
Right. We need to follow the footprints back to
Back
where
to where
they
they came from.
All right.
Right.
Now
All
this
right.
we can run.
But we lost the track. Can we find it again?
Yeah, you can find it where you find the place where you first picked it up.
So yeah,
Okay.
we couldn't determine where they went, but maybe we can determine where they came from.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that
Right.
double time.
Yeah.
Run.
All right.
All right. Tracking roll. I'm giving you an int save at +3.
Take a little extra time.
Made it.
Okay, success. You follow the footprints back to a ladder going up
Aha.
that that leads to a it's kind of a wide sewer pipe in the middle of a dusty old storage room in the basement of a building.
Uh-huh.
So we're at the bottom of
Cool.
the ladder trying to rise
We
in
did
the
it.
corporate world.
Right.
Yep.
You're not going to get to
You
the
didn't even
top.
start in the mailroom.
This is maybe this is the mail room.
A spoiler alert: you're not going to make it to the top, kid.
What a rat race.
Now, not my paradigm.
And it's quiet.
That's the quiet of the graveyard.
Well, I think sneaky was the way to work before.
Well, let's continue. Let's go up.
All right. So you sneak around, and there's exit signs, so it's easy to follow. And you're going to come up on an office floor through one of these. Can you move your sheet, please? So this is a cross section of our building, and what's that? What does that look like? That way it would be
A
in the middle of the
manhole.
corridor.
The table, maybe.
Let's say one of these things that looks like a bathroom is in fact not a bathroom but a stairwell up from the lower floor. So there, you come out there.
Okay.
Bring your minis
These
out.
are all of our characters.
Yeah.
Is it dusty in here? Is this an abandoned?
The dust is, if anything, thicker here.
Do we still see
Right.
a single set of prints for each of the people?
There,
who came through?
there's the dust on the floor in the old tunnel system. You do not have anymore. All you know is that those footprints came. It started. Right, the first place you could pick them up was at the base of that ladder down from this building. So they came out of here. Okay, special senses. Special senses. Special
Whoa,
senses.
Special
Not
Special
high.
senses. Special senses. I got night vision. So worthless. Let's say you come up. I take it you're still sneaking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Put this robot coming out of that corridor.
Wow.
Initiative.
It's a hovering pod
Mm-hmm.
with a couple of like kind of
Right.
stabilizer
Uh-huh.
rods coming out the bottom and a big old aperture on the front. And does it pick you up? Oh, actually, it probably will because it's got full life sense. So there's 6 characters there.
Yeah.
2, 4,
We
6
make a
of
big
you.
blip.
So 2, 4. So let's say plus a 6 on his roll. That is a successful roll. Comes out around that corner and like actually sliding sideways, facing toward you. And it utters some alien syllables in its
Right.
digitized voice.
Mm-hmm.
And initiative, please.
We must
Spending 4
destroy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm going to use my newly acquired super speed, but I must make a full save
Okay, and what is your...
Here goes,
at
and-
+6 to activate it. So
Do you have a disadvantage on the power that you're not sure if you should use it?
no, it's a
He
willpower
has to-
thing. I
yeah,
have
he
to
has to-
concentrate.
Oh, you concentrate to really
And turn it
want
on.
Pull it up.
So here's my roll for that. A roll of 3, so it works. I spend the power for it.
Dum-dum-dum.
Earlier you said our power had not changed. Had we had?
That's correct. You have not stopped and spent minutes resting, so
Okay.
you're still where you were.
Alrighty then.
All right. What's the highest? 10 and up. 10 and up, please. Excuse me. Yeah,
12?
that would do it.
Great, I just got bioweapons in time to fight robots.
this
I'm
thing?
going to take an attack.
All right. With what?
Grapnel.
Grappling it. Okay. It has a 5 defense, and you're 5 or more inches away, so that's 1 for range. Is a -6.
All right, you techno snail. I rolled a 2.
Wow. You have grappled it. What is the
The breakpoint of 8.
okay. All right.
Do it again.
That was a multiple attack.
Yes, it was.
You are at -6. You are at -9.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. You're still at -9. No, now you're only at -6 because it's held.
7
Does that succeed at -6? Yeah, I guess.
out
It
of,
does.
out of 16, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
the
that
first one puts 8 points, and then a second it's up to 16.
no, it's
No?
only +2 for each additional one,
Oh, okay.
so it's 10.
So it's 10 points.
It immediately, like a little alarm sound comes out, and then the volume of its alien digitized voice rises, and it's making loud noises. That was phase 12, 11, 10, 9,
So much for stealth.
8, 7.
7.
Okay.
Little star can go. Finally, some action. Alright, boys and girls, I'll show you how it's done. I'm running up to Mr. Robot.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Robot. That's
Yeah.
Mr. Robot to you.
I'm going to try to kick him.
Okay. It's like bobbing in the air. You haven't, like, glued it down to any surface.
I thought that it just kind of webs things.
It's webbed in place in the
Yeah.
air.
Is it easier to hit?
Yes, it now has a effective defense of 2.
Okay, so I'm going to try to kick it,
Okay.
and I'm going to push my attack.
Kick it
And
good.
it's 17 or less, and if I hit, I'll do a die 6 plus 10. So,
Seriously? Plus 10.
because
You
I'm
got a
pushing.
plus 8
My
damage
homeland
on
is
your...
considered cruel to
It's-
Do you have willpower?
Hmm?
I
do
kick
not.
robots in my
I have
Where
the
you get
Right.
plus 8 damage
robot
from?
cruelty.
I have a
is real
multi-power
issue.
or multi-ability with
Yeah.
different slots.
Robot
One of those slots
torture.
is
They
plus
don't
5
feel
damage.
pain like
Yeah.
we do.
And pushing
Plus
is 7.
Plus the kick maneuver,
8, 9. Oh, okay. Got it.
and anyway,
And your base hand-to-hand damage.
and my
Okay.
base hand to hand.
All right. Oh, it's really impressive. Go ahead.
So, what was it, 17 or less? So
Yeah,
here's
you
my
said.
roll. I roll a 5. I hit.
Crunch.
Here's the damage. 5 plus 10, 15.
15. No armor
Wow.
protection. Rolls with 4. Takes 11. Doesn't have that many. Blows up.
I guess they don't make you things
Cool.
as good as I thought.
That was phase what? 8?
7.
7. 6. 5.
6.
Yes, sir.
Thing's already blown up, so
Uh-huh.
we're kind of out of combat unless something else comes around the corner. Well, we're just looking up and down the corridors, holding.
Okay. Holding. 6. 5. 4.
4.
You can remove that one robot from the map, please.
On 4, Lone Star can go again.
Okay. And what's your agility score, please? Is it a lot?
24.
Okay, go.
Alright. He will come around the corner.
Okay, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, that explains it.
So there's these 3
I'm going for
drones.
agility 18.
Alright.
Put those in the corridor ahead of you, like with a 2 space gap between each of them. And sort of...
Like that.
yeah, move this one off to the side.
That.
They're staggered. Yeah, perfect. And then there are these 4 Rikti infantry
Oh,
with their pistols
crap.
and their lightsaber kind
And
of
where
swords.
are they at?
They are. They're just intersperse them
Okay.
in the space. Yeah, that's good. One more. Up there. Great. What do you do?
Found the mother load, boys and girls.
Keep moving.
I keep moving. I'm going to fight defensively.
Okay.
I want to get past this fellow.
Okay.
Will he let me?
No.
Alright. I'll try to move past him anyway.
Okay, so that's a zone of control.
Alright.
His defense is that is a drone. His defense is 5.
Okay. And I'm switching my multi-ability to I'm keeping the damage and I'm adding my recently required area effect.
Okay.
So he's so is that something I roll or you roll to get past
What?
him?
Oh,
Zone of control.
I believe you have to make the roll versus
Okay.
his zone of control. I just need to find out where the rules are. Movement, climb, zones of control. So, 10 plus your physical defense.
which is 10.
So 20 minus 5, 15 or less.
Okay, here's the roll for that. Roll 4.
Okay, you can slip past it.
Okay, so I'll slip past him and get here. And I want to go one more. And,
So that
Same.
guy's defense.
Wow.
alright.
And his defense is not so much, it's only 2, so you'll have an 18.
Okay, I roll a 3.
Okay, you can slip past it.
So I get here.
Damn.
I execute my area effect attack.
Okay.
Woo!
Here's a roll to hit the square, which is, I guess, my square.
You're going to affect yourself by this, you know.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
I should have bought immunity for that. I didn't think of that.
Well, you haven't learned the technique yet, not to punch
You're
yourself in
right.
the face.
I
When
guess
you're-
I'm gonna punch myself.
Oh, man.
when you fill a 15-foot area full of.
All right. So
Full
here's a roll to
fist.
hit. An 18.
Oh, for God's
to hit the
sake.
but to
To
hit
hit
the
the
ground
Oh,
is your
right,
base.
right.
Yes,
It's,
to hit the ground.
Because you get a plus 6 to hit.
Yeah,
That's still
19 or
probably gonna
less,
hit.
so-
Okay,
So I still hit.
anything but a 20 would have done it.
All right. So it is plus 1 plus. It's plus 6. So it's gonna be a die 6 plus 7, and a 3-inch area effect around me.
All right. So there's leaping clear.
Right.
Starting with this one.
Okay.
That is 9, 11 minus 3, right?
Yeah.
11 to 8. Is that right? Doesn't sound
So
like I'm doing
defense
that
plus
right.
9
Yeah.
minus 3 per square.
All right. 11 to an 8. An 8 or less for this guy to leap clear. Success. Move him there, please. Move him there, please. Then this robot has a 5 defense, so 14, 11 or less to get to there. Succeeds.
Oh, jeez.
Then this one, he needs that 8 and fails, so he's caught. And then you.
Yeah. To jump out of my own.
Yes, but you're going to have to go 2 squares, that's minus 6. What is your physical defense?
Currently it's 10.
10, 19 minus 6 is 13.
All right, so I have a chance. A 15.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
you two are caught. So what
Uh,
is this effect?
It's one of the effects in City of Heroes for the Scrapper line, which
Yeah.
martial arts, I think,
Yeah.
was an area effect.
Uh-huh.
So that's basically what I did. It's
Yeah.
natural weaponry with a 3-inch.
You want to
area.
adjust it so that it doesn't affect you? Because that's just an oversight, right?
Yes, it
You
is an
shouldn't have built
oversight.
it
I
that
didn't
way.
think about it.
Personal immunity would be
Plus 2.5, so I have to give it like a power cost or something.
Yeah, make it.
or reduce the damage.
Yeah, cost you power to do it.
Charges or something.
Right.
So fix it.
Okay,
and let's
fine.
proceed.
All right.
Because that's just dumb.
You can only do it at night.
Yeah. Actually, it's, I did. I can't do what I thought I could do.
Versus
So
Rikti only.
it's a
Boy,
die
that's
6 plus
short-sighted.
7.
Yeah.
So I roll a 5. I'm sorry, die 6 plus 2. So I roll a 5, so it's 7 damage.
Oh, okay.
This actually kind of sucks.
7 damage on that
They have armor, especially.
infantry. They don't have armor. I mean, they have suits. That's not armor. That is the one with 2 guns. You did how much? 7?
Yeah.
Rolls a 5. And takes 2. Okay. No knockback. Okay. Puh. That was phase 4,
Four,
and a
yeah.
bunch is going off on 4. The infantry can go, but then so can Watchdog. They have 13s. Agility. He has an 18. So Watchdog will spring into action. He said he found them. You know what? He thinks what we want to do is flank them. So where's Watchdog's mini? Is he even out there?
He's not out
He's
there.
not out there.
He's so sneaky. He's
Go!
not even,
Uh,
not even in the group.
Who's the guy with the machine gun?
He's here. He is. Okay, put him with the group, please. And then he's gonna dash around this corner and get to that guy and double punch him. I have a 17, 19, double attacks are 16s. They have 2 defense, 14s. First punch, thump, hits him for a D10 plus 3. That is 11. Puh! Into the Gungan looking guy. Rolls with 5, takes 6. Okay, he's still up. Second swing is a 15, which misses. All right, that was Watchdog. Then all their infantry guys. So let's start with the Gungan warrior, who whirls around, draws his Rikti sword. He has a 17 to hit Watchdog, who's got 3 defense. Needs a 14. Slash! Hits Watchdog on a 12, doing a D6 and a D8 plus 2 energy. 8 points of energy to Watchdog, who's got 2 armor, so he takes 6, rolls with 5 of it, takes a hit point.
He came to live with these guys, but he didn't really fit in.
All right.
No.
Then
He had the right skin
there's
color, but
one
his-
standing right next to
numbers
you,
were-
Brian. He turns to face you
This one
and
also
takes a swing. I have a
Ew.
17.
Right.
Defense is how much?
10.
10. I need a
I have
7
a second shot, but
slash.
I don't think it's
Misses you on an 11.
You one
Then-
ugly son of a.
This guy moves up to there and attacks you. Misses you on a 14. And this guy comes lumbering up to
The one in the
there.
back or this one?
This one.
This one? Yeah.
Yes, the ones that are not robots are the infantry
To
soldiers.
here?
Yep, and he attacks you. And a 9 is going to miss. He needs a 7.
He's dodging and weaving and.
Yep. All right. That's all the 4s. Phase 3, or held actions.
Held action.
There's definitely fighting going on now.
Yep.
6, you say?
I said,
Oh,
What are you held from, Dennis?
I'm held from 5.
Okay, so if you have a 6, you can go first.
yeah. 7, 11.
You okay, Watchdog?
Yep.
I'm going down the corridor. What do I see?
I'm not saying it's aliens. But...
Which way you going? This way?
Huh?
You going down this
Which
corridor?
corridor, left or right?
Right?
Okay. Well, there's another one of the robots hovering in the middle of the corridor there, and Lone Star, half surrounded by Gungan warriors. I'm sorry, Rikti warriors swinging their light swords. What do you do?
Welcome to the party, kid.
Right. Hello. I'm going to wrap on that thing.
Okay, it's got a
Shots.
5 defense. 2 attacks will be an additional -3, so -8. What does that leave you?
8. So I rolled a 2.
You hit again. Damn, you're lucky with those rolls. And so that is a 8.
6 points and a 12.
So that would
That's gonna
be that's a miss. Okay,
Better to be
6
lucky
points.
than to be
that's
good.
the blue robot is got.
I describe briefly what I see.
Yep.
So there's a skinny kind of green one with long legs and wide feet, and there's one like a snail with balancers.
Yeah, they look a lot more similar, a lot more identical than the minis do. The different appearance of the minis is to help the GM tell them apart because they don't have numbers. Okay,
There you go. Frankie, Johnny, help the lady.
boss. Yeah, boss.
Dum, dum, dum,
Yeah, boss.
dum, 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 dum.
We'll help her. Yeah, we'll help her, boss. We'll help her really good.
I just at some point they're gonna break out
Johnny
into
is
song.
Johnny is a weirdo.
It's gonna become City of Heroes the musical.
So that being has a
Yeah.
5 defense, but reduced by 3 for the hold.
Yeah.
So 2 defense.
Right. So, let's go Frankie first.
One shot.
2.
2 shots. So he's -5.
-5,
Total
have 15 or less.
Okay. Well,
God damn it.
don't roll on that. That's always going to happen.
A 9.
Uh-huh.
That's a hit, so 2 of these. An 8 and a 2, 10.
10 points of sharp kinetic, right?
10 points of sharp kinetic.
There's no armor on these things, so it rolls with 4 and takes 6, and down it goes. Or boom, and
Whoa.
it explodes.
Boom.
Yep.
And it's gone.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, we got some others to shoot at.
Rikti infantry. Yeah,
All right,
these guys,
we'll
like-
shoot the nearest one right
Okay.
there.
He's got a defense of 2, but there'll be 1 for range on him. So
Right.
there's 3, and you're still in the middle of a double attack. Total of -6, you need a 14.
Okay.
Don't do
God
that, ever.
Hey.
For those of
That's
you who
a
can't
3 to
see
hit.
at home, Dennis has a sloped
Yes,
surface.
surface that I'm
in
rolling
front
the
of him,
die
and
on.
he's every time he rolls
20-sided
his D20,
dice.
it goes off the table. Every time.
So, rolled a 3 to hit.
Uh-huh.
7 and 4.
11.
11.
Okay, they are also not armored, but they're a bit sturdier than that thing. 11 on the guy with 2 guns, rolls with 4. Oh, he's injured already.
Fires twice.
Hang on, rolls with 4, takes 7. That is 1 more than half of what he's
Wow.
got. And drops, but he gets his wake-up roll preemptively. No, he'll go to the hospital.
All right.
Take him off.
Yeah, take him
Is it
off.
this guy?
Yeah. And we'll go after the guy with the gun sticking up in the air.
Okay, yep.
Let's see. Now it's Johnny firing.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It's a 14.
it'd be 2 shots, so that's a 12.
Okay, hits.
That's
Yeah.
a hit. And that's a 6 and a 6. 12.
12,
Points of
rolls
damage.
with 5.
Shoo.
And, okay. And, takes 7, and is still up. Are you done?
All right.
Is that all of it?
Hang on. And he's got 1 more shot.
Ah,
14.
yep.
I think that just barely hits.
Yep.
7 and 7. 14.
He's going down.
Yeah. Boom.
And we're not even going to check the
Nice roll.
hospital on this one.
Wow.
All right. Then
Okay.
that was held from earlier, but going off in phase 4. Phase, right, all my 4s went. Phase 4, phase 3, phase 2. Is there a problem, Dennis?
Yeah, I got a low power warning.
Well, is the switch
The switch is on. It's all red.
And are you getting a lightning bolt symbol by the
No, I'm not
corner?
getting any lightning
So
bolt
it's
symbol.
not
Different
plugged in
socket.
right.
No, try a different
Try a
socket.
different socket. This happened last time. Everything slows to a stop while they plug the
Yep.
plug. Matt, will you do it for him?
Yeah, keep.
It's the
What's
the
the
outlet.
signal?
The outlets.
Try that one.
Some plugs that aren't working.
This happened last time.
No. We've just done all the plugs. Do you have an?
Well, they can't, Dennis. If the red light is on the switch on the power strip, then
Yeah.
power is getting that far.
Right.
It's not back there.
Right.
It's
Plugged
in
in.
this thing.
God.
It may be in
what
the
hell, man?
connection at that end or this.
Have you fiddled with the connection
We
by
get-
your right hand, Dennis? The connection by your right hand holding the phone, that one.
On
Have you fiddled with that?
I have not fiddled
Fiddle
with
with
that.
that. Unplug it and
Try
replug
this.
it. Good grief. This is the best television ever.
Isn't it though? Nope, I'm not getting a lightning bolt anywhere.
All right, everyone, we're going to have to take a break while we solve this technical problem. There is no excuse for this happening, but
Yep.
it's happening anyway. So we'll be back. Dennis, would you please stop the stream?
Right, I will hit the little X.
Thank you, everyone. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Sure you want to stop streaming.